Everyone, I wanted to pop on here and give you some more details about speech number 3. So before I do that, I have someone to introduce you to. This is my new pup son, Winston. He's a 2-pound mini golden doodle, and he's completely stolen my heart, so I thought maybe you'd get some joy out of seeing him. Okay, so we need to talk about speech number 3. So for speech number 3, it's another persuasive speech, and you can either choose problem cause solution, or you can choose a new pattern that we're going to talk about right now called Monroe's motivated sequence. So you already know how to do problem cause solution. You're allowed to do another problem cause solution speech with a different topic than you did last time, or you can use this new pattern. Regardless, all of us should watch this video because there are a few questions or a question about Monroe's on our exam. So make sure you keep watching. I'll go through it fairly quickly. Okay, so I wanted to share my screen with you so that you can see our prompt for speech number 3. So 1 second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I figured it out. Okay, so this speech is also worth 125 points, just like our previous speech was. And like I already said, it is persuasive, so keep that in mind. I've already told you it could be problem cause solution or Monroe's. So let's scroll down, and I've actually already outlined what to include in Monroe's for you within the prompt. So Monroe's motivated sequence is really helpful and useful if you are selling a product. So if you want to persuade us to buy essential oils or a type of car or a brand of clothing or a puppy, like whatever it is that you're trying to sell us, I would encourage you to use Monroe's. If you want to motivate more like value type of change or a legal type of change, like policy, fact, or value, then I would go with problem cause solution. So it's kind of up to you. So with Monroe's, there are some similarities to problem cause solution, and then there's also obviously some distinctions. So you're still following the organizational model format. You're still using the language of today I persuaded you blank should blank. If you're doing Monroe's, you'll say first the needs, second the satisfaction, and third the visualization, because those are the 3 main points within Monroe's. So let's get started with the needs section. If you've ever seen an infomercial like ShamWow, or you've just been watching TV late at night and there's like random infomercials that come on, or you watch Shark Tank, they always use Monroe's motivated sequence to sell us stuff. So the first section is the need, and we'll still be doing internal previewing. So at the top of the main points, you're going to let us know what your subpoints are. And there's 3 lines of logic that you'll need to establish within the need section for Monroe's. So you're going to need to establish for us why there's something that's a problem, right? So it's kind of similar to our problem section. What is harming us out in the world? What is something that's bad? So maybe it's that we're using regular plastic cups and they don't have any gripper on the bottom, and so we're constantly spilling our drinks. Or maybe it's that we can't get stains out of our clothes, and so we're wasting money on continuing to buy clothes because we can't get stains out of them. Maybe you're selling a stain solution. So you're establishing some kind of need. So the first line of logic is that you're showing us that there's a problem, and you're showing us that it exists. Then you're showing us how that problem is also harming us. So go ahead and add in that significance similar to the problem section in problem cause solution. And then finally, see how does this link directly to us? How does this relate to the audience that you're talking to, which is obviously all of us. Winnie's getting a little wild. So I don't know if I said that his name is Winnie. His name's Winston, aka Winnie, and he's only 2 pounds. Okay, so then the second main point within this pattern is satisfaction. So in this I know, hello, are you a speech pup? Okay, so in the satisfaction section, we are basically giving the audience a solution. So we've just created anxiety for them, like, oh, you're right, I am wasting a lot of money on shirts that I can't get stains out of, and yeah, I could go on a vacation instead of wasting all of this money. So then in the second point, you're telling us how your product meets that need. So how does it solve this issue? So you're telling us what is the solution. Remember, you're still doing internal previewing. So what are the benefits of your solution? Maybe you're selling OxyClean, and OxyClean can remove any stain from any clothing item. Then you're going to meet objections. So maybe people will usually have some kind of an objection to any, oh my gosh, to any product. So maybe they say, oh, it's too expensive to pay that much money for a stain remover. Or maybe they feel like, I don't know, it's not actually going to work. I've tried other stain removers and they don't work. So then you identify those objections as being valid, and then you go in and you refute those objections, as you can see. So you tell us, yeah, you know, other stain removers haven't worked, or sometimes this doesn't take out like stains that have been set for 3 years. However, if it's a recent stain, it will remove everything. And so like you're honoring that objections may be valid, but then you're telling us how your product still is great and still works anyway. And then 3 is visualization. And in the visualization section, you have 2 options. So as you can see in the need and satisfaction, you had 3 lines of logic. With the visualization section, you have 2. So first in this section, you need to tell us how terrible, awful, heinous our lives will be without your product. So I'm going to look like a mess because I always have stains on my shirt. People won't take me as seriously professionally. I won't be promoted. I won't find good friends, whatever it is that you want to come up with, depending on the product. And then the last part is shifting and saying, yeah, that would be your life without the product, but you're going to buy the product, and so this will be your amazing life with the product. You'll never have stains on any of your clothes. You'll be promoted over other people. You will get every relationship that you ever want because you'll always be looking sharp because you used OxyClean. Like whatever, you get where I'm going, right? Like whatever your product is, how does it solve it? And paint us a very vivid description of how amazing our life will be with the product. So first, it's how awful it will be without the product, and then second, how amazing it will be with the product. So that is Monroe's. If you have any more questions, you can always, there's some really helpful YouTube videos about Monroe's, but that's basically all the different lines of logic I'm looking for. We're kind of just shifting things around a tiny bit, as opposed to problem cause solution. So if you want to see an example, you could look up like Shark Tank, Scrub Daddy, or ShamWow, and they kind of intermingle all of these 3 main points, but I'm asking you to separate them as their own distinct main points. So Winnie and I wish you luck with your exam. It's due this Tuesday by 8 p.m. and it's already available. And then I obviously wish you luck selecting your speech date. Signups are tomorrow, and prepping for your speech. So I look forward to seeing the topics that you're getting, that you're signing up for on our discussion post for approval. And I can't wait to hear your persuasive speeches. Bye, everybody. Wait. Oh, now I can end it. Okay, wait. Winnie wants to say goodbye. We're getting kind of warm up here. Bye, Win. Bye, everyone. My mom is too obsessed with me. She won't leave me alone. She always wants to snuggle me. Okay, bye, guys. Love you. Love you. Well, I do. Whatever. I said it.